What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Shane back with a brand new video, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about the first time I broke into a house. Okay, now kids, like if there's like shit, even adults, don't do it. It's not worth it. You're gonna get in a lot of trouble, and especially if you're an adult, you're just gonna get yourself in even more trouble. And your wife should already know better. Like, don't be doing stupid shit like that. But anyways, so. It's fucking cold, man. It's like 30 degrees outside today. It's fucking icy cold in my house. I don't got no fucking heater in here. It sucks. But anyways, so, like I said, I'm gonna tell you guys the first time I broke into a house. What did I do? What led up to it? Why did I do it? All that shit, right? So, I do have a heater. It just doesn't fucking work. I think last time it worked was probably like, 15 years ago. There's some old ass apartments. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys about the first time I broke into a house. So basically, me and my friends, whatever. At the time they were, but now obviously I don't talk to them. I don't even know who it was, honestly. Well, actually, I kind of have an idea of who it was, because I still talk to one of them to this day, but I don't think it was involved in it. So I was like 9 years old at this time, and I was living in some apartments. No, I wasn't 9, I was like 10. Yeah, I was like 10 years old. I was living in these apartments, right? And not these apartments, but when I was 10 years old. So that's been like 11 years. And so, like I said, me and a couple of my friends, we were kind of like rebels of the block, the neighborhood, the whatever. We was always running around getting into some type of trouble, riding our bikes, stealing people's bikes, beating up other kids, freaking breaking into houses, right? So it was me and like 3 other kids, so there's 4 of us total. Me, one of my best friends that I still talk to this day, but like I said, I don't remember if he was there or if he left right before it, or he was the lookout. We're like, alright, since you really don't want to and we know you're kind of a pussy, just watch for the cops or watch for anybody, right? So that's what he did. My best friend stood there outside on the sidewalk, and they had somebody brought walkie-talkies. He had one of them, and I think one of the other guys had another one to like, hey, 5050, like. So it was me and 2 other guys. We go into the house, but first, one of my friends throws a big ass rock at the window, just BAM! Bust that bitch. Fucking whole windows all over inside. It's just glass all over, like window, glass, right there, right? And one of my friends goes and gets inside. The other guy goes inside. The one that threw the rock. The other kid jumps on the window. I follow him, and the kid who throws the rock goes last. So we go into the house, right? So I'm going to show you guys what we were doing. So we hawking through the window, going over the glass. So we're sitting there looking around. I don't even remember what we were doing. Like, what were we looking for? But my friend found a gun, right? So he comes into the freaking main bedroom. Okay, there was nobody home because we kind of scouted and watched, make sure that nobody was there. We watched everybody leave. Kids went to school, mom and dad went to work. And that's the only people that lived there. Now, we were sitting there peeking through the windows and shit, through the like bedroom windows or whatever, seeing if anybody was in there. Nobody was in there. So, but anyway, so one of my friends goes into the master bedroom, opens up a sock drawer, and there's a fucking pistol. I don't remember what kind of pistol it was. I just don't fucking know. I don't know. It was a black pistol. That's all I remember. And it had an extended clip. I remember that because like extended clips are like the big thing from where I'm from. So I don't know. Just, everybody walks around like they're gangster and shit with a fucking extended clip pistol and shit. So anyway, so he goes into the master bedroom, like I said, opens up the sock drawer, grabs the fucking gun, and just stands there like he's facing the door, right? So he's facing the door with the pistol. So I come in through the door after him, because like I said, he comes in first. So I come in, I'm like, oh shit, what the... And so he's standing right there with the gun, whatever, I'm like... And then the other kid walks in behind me, and we're both just standing there looking at each other, looking at him, like, what the fuck? I was like, put it back. Like, you don't fucking need that. So he puts it back, right? So I think. I see him put it back. He shuts it. We start looking around, whatever, the rest of the place. It was a 3-bedroom house, or 3-bedroom apartment. So we went to the other rooms. The other rooms were like the kids' rooms, right? And I was friends with the brother, or the kid that lived there, the boy. I was friends with him, and his sister was like a couple years older than us. I think she was in like middle school or something like that. But anyways, so we got to go through each room, whatever. But obviously, like, the kids aren't going to have nothing like that we're looking for. Because we're looking to get guns and shit, I guess. Like, we're just... Why am I dressed up like I'm about to rob a place? I just noticed that. But I'm not. I'm good. I got money. I don't need to steal shit. But, so... we were like, all right, there ain't nothing here to grab, right? So we decided we want to hop out. But then my friend, literally, right as we were walking out, fucking police pulls up. Walkie-talkie battery was dead. So we're about to go out, right? So say that's the window. Okay, it is the window. But so we're sitting here coming out the room, right? And we get like probably like this far from the door, and we see a fucking cop pull up. So we're like this, right? And we're trying to get a hold of him. We're like, what the fuck? And then the master bedroom window, the blinds were open. Like, it wasn't like pulled up, but like they were open like this, right? So you twist it and they're open. So we see the cop. He's slowly going. Doesn't say nothing the first time, right? So cop goes and he sees my friend just standing outside. Like I said, we were in some apartments, but we were downstairs in the downstairs apartments. So my friend was standing out there like he was just hanging out or whatever. I think he was playing his Game Boy or some shit, because back then we didn't have cell phones as a kid. He was sitting there playing his Game Boy or some shit like that. And so the cop makes a loop around and comes back around and stops where my friend is. He was like, why are you not in school or some shit like that? That's the way he was telling us, like, after the whole incident, right? So he was sitting there, we fucking hid back in the room. And he was like, why is that window broken? And we heard that, because he said it loud. He was like, why is this window broken? Like, he was sitting there yelling at my friend, right? Thinking that my friend did it. And my friend, of course, being a savage, was like, was like, I don't know, it wasn't me. I was just standing here and I thought it was cool, so I kept looking at it or some shit like that, right? So me and my friends, we fucking haul ass out the back. Like, out the back door. And there was apartments behind those, and it was just like, the rest of the neighborhood was apartments, basically. And then my street was the last street with apartments, and then across the street was like duplex apartments. But these were like the 4-plex apartments, so like 2 upstairs, 2 downstairs. So we would fucking run and hauling ass all the way down to like 4 streets down. We just booked it. We said, fuck this kid, like, and he held that shit down. He was like, I don't know who did it, bro. Like, bro, that kid was a fucking savage, bro. Like, he didn't say shit to the cop, like, at all. You know, a lot of kids, like, when something like that happens and, like, it's in the moment, they're gonna tell. Either they're gonna lie their ass off or they're gonna tell. Most of the time, they're gonna tell, because they don't want to get in trouble. They're like, oh, it wasn't me, it was them, they were, you know. But nah, he fucking held that shit down. Like, he didn't tell nobody. So the cop decides, go knock on the door, right? See if anybody was home, anybody was injured, whatever. Like I said, this is all what my friend's telling me, because we had already booked it. When he came around the second time, we were gone. We ran after we heard him say, why is that window broken or some shit? And we're like, oh shit, so we gotta go. And so like the main bedroom was in the back. I remember, because like I said, I lived in the same type of apartments. So we had 2 rooms in the front, which was like the kids' rooms, and then the adults, or the master bedroom, was back in the back, by the kitchen. So you know, you got the back door for the kitchen to go to the backyard, right? So we haul ass, and we're running. We're just going. We go like through all the apartments, 4 streets down, up to my friend's house, to his apartment, because His older brother was home, and like his brother never went to school, so he didn't really force his brother to go to school, because his brother was kind of about that shit. Like, his brother was doing what we had just fucking did, like going out breaking into houses and shit. But his brother was at home, so we were hanging out with his brother after that. And then like 2 hours goes by, I think, and then my friend shows up laughing, just laughing. We're like, what? And he was like, you won't believe what happened. The freaking police officer tried to arrest me. And my mom was driving around looking for us, and she told him that he didn't do nothing, whatever, some shit like that. Or she told the officer that my friend didn't do nothing. He was walking his dog or some shit. And the officer was like, well, he doesn't have a dog or whatever. But the cop kind of bought it. He was just like, all right. But I know they did an investigation, because like the next day the cops were there again talking to the people that were living there, like that next morning. They were sitting there talking to the parents and all that about like what happened. And like I said, so I thought my friend put the gun back. No, when we got back to the other guy's apartment, the other friend, it wasn't the one he lived there, it was the other one, fucking took the gun before we left. Like I said, we fucking ran back to the the parents' bedroom. And we ran before him. He grabbed the gun and then ran out again. And then when they got home that night that we had broken in to the apartment, the dad obviously noticed that the freaking dresser was open and his gun was missing. So they called the cops, and the cops came at like 6 o'clock in the morning. No, probably like 8 or 9, because we didn't really go outside until like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. So whenever we decided to go outside, cops were there talking to them, and they didn't suspect us of doing it. They just thought it was a bunch of like my friend's brothers and shit, you know, like the older high school kids and shit, like out there being stupid. So they didn't say shit to us. We were sitting there riding our bikes like just normal kids going to the park. That's what we were doing. We were just going to the park. We seen the cops and we said nope. So we're like, hey, let's race. Like, so the cops wouldn't like think, okay, wait. Now that I'm thinking about that, like as I'm older, it's like, are you gonna try to like get away from it faster, you know? But anyways, so yeah, that's the first time I broke into a house and all that. I didn't get caught. So yeah. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to hear more stories, because I used to do a bunch of crazy shit when I was a kid, up until I was like 19 years old. Like, I used to fuck around so much, dude. Like, I got so many fucking stories I can tell you guys. So like I said, if you want to hear more of those, go ahead and comment down below, like, hey, I want to hear about, like, if you ever did this, or like, what was your worst this, whatever. Hit the subscribe button, just see what I post. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.